Welcome back to Drift Garage. I'm Chris Forsberg.
I'm Ryan Tuerck.
And on the last episode, today I'm going to be getting nitty gritty with this twin turbo system. I'm going to walk you through the install and show you what it takes to make up to 700 horsepower.
On a street car.
That's right.
On my car today, we're going to be doing bigger turbo, bigger cams, and with that we have to upgrade the fuel system.
All right, well, let's get to work.
Let's do it.
The key component to this fast and tendrous kit are these tiled turbochargers. These things are absolutely incredible with precision machining, custom compressor wheel, and of course this custom tile V-band inlet and outlet exhaust housing for perfect seal and ease of maintenance. And the best part is, it's 2 of them.
For power upgrades today, we're going to be putting a bigger Garrett GT 2871R turbocharger on an ISIS Performance Parts manifold. To complement the Garrett turbocharger, we're going to be running some Brian Crowder 264 series camshafts. So we're going to have to upgrade the fuel system as well. So we have Deechworks 740cc injectors that drop right into the stock fuel rail. With all these added power upgrades, you got to really keep an eye on your engine temperatures. Things are going to be running a lot hotter. So I'm going to be running a bigger radiator, bigger front mount intercooler, and adding an oil cooler in the mix just to make sure all the fluids are nice and cool while you're shredding on the track. This is the stock cam, this is the Brian Crowder cam. So the bigger lobe on a Brian Crowder cam holds the valve open for 264 degrees rather than 256 degrees, which allows more air and fuel into the cylinder head, which creates more power. This is the Garrett GT 2871R turbo. This is one of the most popular turbos to put on the SR20 motor. Right now we're going to be putting this on a nice ISIS Performance Parts stainless Schedule 40 TIG welded manifold. This one is going to be a lot nicer to put on a car, and it just looks better and should help with spool, which is overall power, and performance is definitely there. Right now we're installing an ISIS Performance Parts boost controller. There's an adjustable actuator that comes on a 2871, but we want something that's a little more accessible and easier to turn up. So we're gonna install this right about here on the firewall. I can open up the hood, pop this valve up, and add some boost pressure. Boost. So this is Chris Forsberg's missile car. He recently refreshed the entire thing. I'm not even sure you can really call this thing a missile car anymore.
Well, I mean, it's still a thrash car. You know, we still drive it hard. It still drives awesome underneath everything with the suspension all laid out. Missile cars are essentially practice cars. This car is still set up with all the suspension performance upgrades that you need, but I did take the time to throw away some of those bent up body panels and rewrap it with some fresh fiberglass.
Chris's car looking sweet like this is really the kick in the butt I needed to clean up my pile of junk.
One feature of this twin turbo kit are these external wastegates that we have on the back side of the engine. What they do is redirect exhaust pressure around the outside of the turbo to control the amount of boost that the turbocharger will make. To make for a super clean install, Fast Intentions provides these billet blocks which tap into your oil and water system to get the right fluids through your turbocharger. Pro tip: when you're installing a turbocharger system outside of the car, always make sure to check the orientation of your clamps so that you can service it once it's installed back into the car. All right, well that was a long and daunting task, but the turbo kit is installed and the engine's back in. What'd you get done, Tuerck?
Finished up the turbo install, the manifold, boost controller, injectors, cams.
Dude, sounds like you got more work done than I did.
I feel the same way.
I don't know how it's possible. Anyway, we still have a lot more work to do. Catch you next time on Drift Garage.